Hey, Shad here with Speed Addicts, the fastest growing gear site on the web, and today we're gonna uncrate the Klim Blak Jak boot. What's up, CX fan? Before we get into this Klim casual riding boot for you, do us both a favor, subscribe to that Speed Addicts channel. It only takes a click, and that way you're up to date on the latest gear coming your way. We're always working hard here at Speed Addicts to bring you the latest gear reviews. Subscribe, and that way you don't miss out. Also, if you'd like to support us here at speedaddicts.com, you can do so by simply shopping with us. We make it real easy. Support a family-owned company. There's a link in the description below. They'll get you right over to the Klim Blak Jak riding boot. And while you're over at speedaddicts.com, feel free to shop for any other parts or gear you might need for your next two-wheel adventure. And while we're talking about adventure, here we are talking about Klim. They are the adventure gear pros out of Idaho. This is a U.S. company, actually owned by Polaris, same parent company as 509. If you're in the snow game, they make sled gear, they make technical off-road riding gear, and this is kind of more of a casual on-road boot from Klim. The Blak Jak is kind of that work boot look. Okay, this is getting more and more popular over the last few years, a casual riding boot that gives you more protection than your average sneaker off the street, but still very walkable and fashionable off the bike. $199 makes a set of the Klim Blak Jaks yours. They are CE certified in terms of the armor protection built into these. Size range 7 through 13. Klim boots always run true and just a touch wide. So if you have a wider foot, you should be in good shape. The same goes for their jackets and all their gear. It's cut for Americans. We are wide folks, unlike a lot of that Euro stuff. You're trying some Euro brands, I won't name them, but you know who I'm talking about, and they're too narrow for your feet. Their jackets are squeezing you. Try Klim stuff. It's built for us, shall I say. Now, when it comes to fit, remember when you're shopping for gear online, really should be shopping at SpeedX because we're going to cover you with no cost returns. If you have an issue with the fit, you just decide the gear is not for you, we're not going to nickel and dime you on that return shipping like those corporate moto outfits. We're going to treat you like family, get you a free label. You can get a new size, you can get a refund, whatever you got to do, give us a shot. Okay, back to the shoes. My overall opinion on these particular riding boots from Klim is that they really don't bring enough of the riding part to the casual riding shoe or boot situation. What I mean by that is just not a ton of armor or protection over kind of your average set of work boots. There's not even a hard toe here. So what are you getting? Well, it's perforated leather, and the quality of the leather is pretty darn good. These are good looking. They're perforated. They're going to breathe. They have perforation over here on the toe as well, and they have a mesh tongue, so the hot air will escape from these and keep you comfortable. The sole is also very grippy, but let me back up and talk about the armor part here. So the key part when you're looking for a riding shoe or a boot is that you want something that goes above your ankle bone. That is key. I will tell you, I've fallen off a street bike with a low top boot on, and it was no fun. The first thing that makes impact is your ankle bone, and it just grinds that sucker. So you want to cover the ankle bone. Ideally, there's a hard cup that's sewn into the ankle to really give you protection here. What you're getting on the Blak Jak is just a little bit of foam armor. They call it armor. It's XDR, okay, or XRD. It's a third-party manufacturer. There's a tag here somewhere. Nah, it's not there. But so they're using a third-party armor company to put that foam in the ankle and on the medial side here. So you see this built out. There's a little bit of armor in the tongue as well, but it's just not very much. For $199, I'd want to see a little bit more in that armor protection area. Like I said, toe is too soft, in my opinion. The heel cup is decent as far as crush protection goes. It's got a removable sole, so if you want to run your own sole, you can do so. The insole here is nothing particularly special. You get a pull tab to get in and out of it. Traditional lace up situation. There's no zipper or snaps to get into this. You want to lace those up and tighten them down. The inside, pretty standard mesh. Let's see if I can open this up just a little bit for you so that you can see. The one thing that is definitely made for motorcycles here that you'll notice on the left side is a shift protector. You get a little extra layer of leather. Instead of chewing up your boots, you'll chew up this shift protector. So that is nice. Let's open this up a little bit. And of course, you are getting that over the ankle protection. They come up a decent way up your foot. There you go. That's what the inside looks like. They run true. They're a little wide, like I said. And you got a nice classic welted sole here, in case you're not familiar. Whenever you see the stitching on the outside of the boot like that, that is called welted. Nice grippy rubber outsole here. There's no steel shank, so if you're going to stand up on a peg, you're going to feel that over time, but relatively rigid sole. I think the target demo here was a casual ADV guy who's just going around town maybe, or that V twin rider, which is not necessarily Klim's bread and butter. So that does it for the Blackjack casual riding boot. Again, a little light on the armor in my opinion for $199, but they do look pretty darn good, and they are ventilated, so warmer to milder temps are a good fit here. If you still got questions about the Blackjack, hit us up at speedaddicts.com, where you can always talk to a human over the phone, live chat, or emails. If you got a set of the Blackjacks, let the community know how you like them in the comment section below. That does it for today, folks. We'll see you next time to find out what's in the crate.